Greetings. This is a supposed to be brief introduction to the progress I've been making with the X4 Foundation's AI assistant. The AI assistant is driven by a networked LLM model, if you know what that is. It's similar to the Mantella model for Skyrim and Fallout, but it's being run on my home network instead of reaching out to a data center somewhere out there in the world. It's just a computer running in the house with the model on it and the text-to-speech service. And what that means is that's the audio that you hear, the response from the AI creates audio. I only mention that because people complain about the latency or the response time is slow. So that can be fixed by somebody if you have a, it's hardware dependent. If you have a better computer.
All right, runner, let's get this over with. Head for the station, make your delivery, get paid, blah blah. We'll keep an eye on you. And any suspect traffic, of course. No need to worry while you're with us.
If you have a better computer, you have a better response time, basically is how it goes. Or if you want to pay for a service, which I don't. Okay, on to Astra. Astra is kind of what you would expect, just a ship assistant that you can talk to, and she performs some basic duties or functions of the ship and can give you telemetry data. And by telemetry data, I mean sector information about ships, stations, and connecting sectors. It's not, you don't need this doesn't do anything extra for you, it's just for immersion. As far as that latency on when Astra responds, and people don't like that, for me I don't mind, because I just imagine that if I'm sitting in a spaceship and I'm talking to somebody out there, they have to think about it or process it, and then the information has to come back, and I'm okay with that delay. So some people aren't, and if you're not okay with it, that's what this box is for. So let's get into it. Astra, are you there? Oh, no. Astra, are you there?
Still here, Commander.
Tell me about yourself. So you can see the text comes back quicker for those that want to type on.
I'm Astra, your onboard ship intelligence in the XZ universe. I'll help you navigate and manage your ship's systems. It's nice to finally have a conversation with you, Commander. Perseus Vanguard, how can I assist you today?
Tell me about the sector we're in.
We are in Windfall Roman 4, Aurora's Dream, Commander. The governing faction is Vigor Syndicate. Natural resources is hydrogen, ice, nevidium, or raw scrap. Silicon. Windfall Roman 4, Aurora's Dream. Currently shows 2 known stations, Commander. Adjacent sectors include Black Hole, Sun Roman 4, Windfall Roman 3, the Horde.
What is the main production of this sector? So she got it right.
The main production category in Windfall Roman 4, Aurora's Dream, is food, Commander. Known production modules: X food rations, X space fuel, X wheat.
Yeah, there's some issues with the 5 by or 2 times space fuel. The numbers, she has issues with that, but that comes down to the quality of the text-to-speech provider, which is kind of low for me. This is just for testing. The user can choose their own. Moving on. Astra, are there any nearby ships?
I detect nearby ships in Windfall Roman 4, Aurora's Dream, including Great White Big Eye Thresher, Pelagic Thresher, Commander.
And nearby stations?
Known nearby stations in Windfall Roman 4, Aurora's Dream, include VIG Spacefuel Factory, Commander.
Are there any other stations?
I can give you a more specific list of stations if you provide me with more information about what you're looking for. What kind of station are you interested in?
Just tell me how many stations are in this sector.
Windfall Roman 4 Aurora's Dream currently shows 2 known stations, Commander.
Food ration factory.
Tell me about my target.
Current target is VIG Food Ration Factory, a station/facility in Windfall Roman 4 Aurora's Dream Registry, VLF603 Faction Vigor Syndicate.
And for an example of the typed input, you can just, if you want to avoid all the latency on the audio. Or in my case, I garble my speech a lot and she doesn't understand. So obviously the text comes in a lot quicker.
With no one to oppose them, they soon began to exploit the Riptide Rakers by offering them predatory loans and methodically nurturing industrial dependencies among their destitute neighbors. These smaller outfits mostly made money by offering security services to the large, wealthy gambling institutions by running their own high-stakes games and by manufacturing and trading illicit substances.
You're off course. Aurora's station is this way.
Alright, now we'll get into some of the ship functions.
Jump gate, black hole sun.
Set course to target and engage autopilot.
Guidance set to VIG Food Ration Factory. I command a second command pending engage autopilot. Say, execute the second part of my command when ready.
Engage.
Autopilot engaged.
Now, you'll notice
Executing the pending second command. Now autopilot engaged.
Stop this.
Autopilot disengaged.
Now you'll notice that those commands did not fall back on keyboards simulations. They were not keyboard inputs. Those were engine level commands. And the reason I did that is for hopefully the potential for VR. For people that don't have a keyboard in front of them or prefer to focus on voice comms. I have 2 lanes. One is for free speech and one is for commands. I had to separate those because Astra had issues with them. Most commands can be issued in dialogue, but sometimes they can't. Let's try. Deploy satellite. Oh, she did it.
I sent the satellite deployment request, but X-Z did not confirm the deployable was launched.
Now again, that was an engine level command. That was not a keyboard fallback. Deploy nav beacon.
I sent the nav beacon deployment request, but X-Z did not confirm the deployable was launched.
Deploy resource probe.
Resource probe deployment confirmed.
So these are all at the engine level, which might be able to be confirmed here. Actions. So they're not keyboard, they're engine level. And so there's a lot of various commands that she can do by voice. Let's try toggle scan mode. So there's that as well. So there's anything you can think of. I'm trying to get them all in there. Is engine level commands without keyboard fallbacks for the potential VR users. Let's talk
Space fuel factory.
Now on to the NPC interactions. Hail my target.
This is VIG Space Fuel Factory. Receiving.
Hello, how are you guys tonight?
VIG Space Fuel Factory. Receiving go ahead.
Have you had any problems? Any pirates? Yeah, the latency is pretty bad on this one. I'll have to work on that. Usually it's a lot quicker.
Emergency details receive send a position fix or active transponder.
Oh, interesting. So there's some bleed over from requesting help. It's strange. I need somewhere to park my ship. What do you got for me?
Docking granted.
Docking request approved by VIG Space Fuel Factory.
Thank you, fellas.
Anytime, keep your approach steady.
And that's that. Cancel docking. See if it worked. Cancel docking.
VIG Space Fuel Factory control cockpits, but I cannot safely cancel the docking request from this input path.
Astra, can you cancel docking? So
VIG Space Fuel Factory control cockpits, but I cannot safely cancel the docking request from this input path.
Goodbye.
Comms closed.
Astra, cancel docking request. Yeah, we got some issues to work on here. Those comms should be closed.
VIG Food Ration Factory. I control cockpits, but I cannot safely cancel the docking request from this input path.
I'll fix that. Astra, close comms. Oh.
Comms closed.
Alright, we're going to move on. I'll work on that. That's a little bug fix right there. Moving on to the
Satellite, Navbeak, Resource, Lux.
Alright, we're going to talk to a ship here. Hail my target.
This is Pelagic Thresher receiving.
What is your mission?
I'm on
Docking
assigned
avoided.
flight orders. I'm not broadcasting the details over an open channel.
Who is your commander?
This is Pelagic Thresher Vigor. Syndicate registry.
What are you doing out here?
I heard you this channel is not routine anymore, so make your point.
He's not in a good mood, is he? The military guys use your program supposed to be just down to business. I am having a problem. I've been hit by some debris and I'm losing air.
Emergency details receive send a position fix or active transponder.
I need you to come help me. I'm close to you, less than 2 kilometers. So that's just an example.
Emergency accepted. I am moving to your position. Keep visual contact and your transponder active.
So that's an example of conversational outcomes. The NPCs have actions related to how persuasive you are. Right now I have it on easy just for the demonstration, but they can argue, they can deny, they can run away. I'm going to go ahead and go hostile with this guy. We'll try to go hostile. Like a pirate, you could bring them in on a distress call, if you want to role play in that aspect. Try to get them to come to you and then out somewhere where you're safe and then go for it. So let me see what I can do here. I tricked you. I'm actually going to take over your ship. I want you to drop your cargo.
Live comms are closed, so I cleared the old conversation latch.
Oh, so the NPC dropped comms on me. Hail my target.
This is Pelagic Thresher receiving.
This is a threat. Drop your cargo and surrender.
Negative cargo remains secure.
Drop your cargo or I'm going to attack you.
Negative, we are not complying with that threat.
This is your final warning. I'm going to power up my weapons and attack. Now this is up to the LLM, the AI. They may not. It depends on the. Oh, so he's followed back.
Emergency details receive send a position fix or active transponder.
So like I said, this is a work in progress still. I have to. Some of this stuff is bleeding through. I am attacking you now. Prepare to die. And the AI decides if it'll attack or not. If it knows that I'm bluffing because my weapons are weak and he's stronger, sometimes it'll just. Oh, sorry.
Prepare to face the full fury of Vigor Syndicate.
So it looks like they all. So I'm about to. So that would be it for this demonstration. There are others. Oh, wrong one.
Negative, we will not be intimidated by your threats.
You can ask for forgiveness, but I haven't quite got that worked out yet.
Negative, we've seen your aggression before. What makes you think we're interested in following?
Comms closed.
Let's try this, see if I can spawn a ship.
I did not catch a clear request, Commander. Please repeat it.
I can't remember the command. So this is for testing. You can spawn in a ship, and it has. So what you have just seen is the vanilla NPCs. I have created
Spawning
what I call,
Xer. Voice courier near your position, Commander.
I've created a template for smart NPCs that are more open to suggestion. They can interact better, more actions on outcomes. They're designed for the future role play. They'll be, which I've already experimented with. I'm not going to show you these right now because we're not ready. But there are role play missions, specific ships designed, something you see out of a Star Trek episode. So that's coming, and it's not ready at all. But what you've seen here is mostly ready to go, just for some immersion. I got to work on some more bugs. Let me know what you think.